I'm a very positive person. Even if you give me a very negative situation also, I'll try and figure out there is some funny thing that can be incorporated. There are a lot of women out there who is suffering like this.
Yeah.
But nobody's talking.
Correct.
And even if they are talking about this, they're being judged.
Yeah.
So the situation or the scenario which you have told me earlier, which is there in my mind, I put on that pink nightie or an attire and I shoot it at 7:35, 7:40.
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning. I do not have much negative comments on my page.
Yeah.
Even if I have, it's like 3% or 2%, and that is also from fake IDs.
What does it take to become an influencer with 270k followers on Instagram? Is it just about funny sketches, captivating reels, or a well-curated grid? Or is there more behind the scenes? Our today's guest is Thara Gowda, a dynamic, inspiring influencer whose journey is as inspiring as it is entertaining. With over 270k followers, Thara has carved out a unique space on Instagram by using humor to shine a light on women's roles in society. From her hilariously relatable sketches portraying the mom, the daughter-in-law, mother-in-law conflicts, Thara has built a connection with the audience through wit and authenticity.
Presenting Thara Gowda.
Welcome, Thara, to Beyond Her Story on Wonder Woman Wednesday. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much, Sneha. Thank you so much for having me, and it's my pleasure to be on your platform.
Thank you. And I have a lot of questions for you.
Please keep them coming.
So the first, and I'm sure you would have been asked this question multiple times.
Okay.
How did your journey as an influencer start on Instagram?
I never thought I would be an influencer. I still don't believe that I'm an influencer at any point in time, because all I do is record the situation and go with the flow, and I observe a lot. So, and yes, of course, I had this skills when I was child, that where I can imitate people. If I spend at least like a day or probably 2 hours with you, I think I can at least grasp the mannerism of yours. So that is how it is. But yeah, I think COVID was the major time that all the talents came out of nowhere, and one among them, I don't know if I can call myself as a talent or an influencer.
Acting.
But yeah, I think I just wanted to make myself engaged. Yeah, that's how I came into this. But yeah, it gradually picked up, and I got to know that what I have to do and how I should be doing, and where it can take me. If not this Instagram thing, maybe I would have figured out business or a part-time freelancer, something like that, which can help myself and also others.
Yeah, I think that is what you're doing through your content as well, Thara, because you know
Thank you.
I mean, I've seen a lot of your videos on Instagram, and so many situations that you create in your Instagram videos, right? I'm sure a lot of women are able to connect, right?
I told you, right? I keep observing things in not a very bad way, but if anything that is disturbing or anything which is very eye catchy, yes, I try to put those on a reel, and all these memes can go out in reel as well. Nothing as it has to be a proper reel. It could be a situation which is not okay or which is okay, can go in a reel.
Yeah, but how did it occur to you that you have to start creating these kind of reels?
So what happened is, I used to do this mom-related reels and
correct.
husband and wife-related reels back in COVID days, because my husband was there
all
the time at home, and my life was stuck there.
Yeah.
And I was like, there is no travel, there is no movies that we can go out, and we are a movie buff, and we used to go out and eat a lot. Everything was stopped, but then there was nothing that used to keep us entertained. So I used to involve my husband and my daughter, and also my sister-in-law's daughter, and we used to make reels, and I used to just upload like random reels. And I had quit my job back then. So I thought, I'll just do this work from home reels, like how work from home is for women and for men, because
Yeah.
you know that how it
Correct.
differs.
Yes, of course.
Women has work from home and work from office, work from everywhere.
Yeah.
But for men, it's work
Work
from
from
home is
home is
work from home, work from office is work
work
from
from
office.
office. Yeah.
So I used to make reels involving my husband, daughter, and all these things. And slowly, I got a lot of DMs and engagement in terms of women, especially
Yeah.
saying this, yes, this is right, this is what I'm going through. And I observed a pattern where there are a lot of women out there who is suffering like this,
Yeah.
but nobody's talking.
Correct.
And even if they are talking about this, they're being judged.
Yeah.
And yes, I was being judged because of me making such reels.
Yeah.
Not from my family though, it was always from the outside world. But outside world is not feeding me or paying my bills or not looking at me 24/7 like how my husband is doing. So I don't have to bother or worry about those things. And when I started reading those DMs, I felt like, why is a stranger coming and talking to me like this and telling me their life story and their problems in office and problems at home, problems about in-laws? And I felt that somewhere, this is one untouched topic where nobody is talking about. Yes, we do watch serials.
Yes.
We watch serials and we get entertained. But in serials also, it's always polished.
Yes, correct.
It's very polished.
Either it's too much or it's less than what
there
it
is no reality even in the reality
Yeah.
shows sometimes. That is what I feel. So I thought, okay, maybe I should just start doing this very relatable reels that I get to hear. And yes, the content keeps flowing from my followers.
Oh, wow.
They keep telling me the scenario, situation, funny things. I just incorporate, and whenever they see my reels, they feel like, oh, this is just a funny situation, maybe I overreacted. That's how they feel, or they will ignore.
Yeah. Tara, I'm sure a lot of people have got ideas during when the Instagram was booming during COVID specifically about a lot of things to create, right?
Correct.
But one thing that is very much seen in your videos is humor. Humor and, something that happens in our real world and a lot of situations that we all face, and, it comes out very well in your reels.
Yes.
So what gave you that idea that you have to pick these kind of topics, or was it...
So it was just a flow for me. If you ask me, I'm a very positive person. Even if you give me a very negative situation also, I'll try and figure out there is some funny thing that can be incorporated, because it is always how you see life comes to you is what I feel.
Yeah.
Whenever there is a situation, even at my home, I want to scream out loud, but then I'll be like, if I scream, I look very funny, And I'll be thinking, what my daughter will think, why is my mom acting like a Rakshasi, wearing nice makeup and nice jewelry, and she's looking at, these are the things made me feel like, even the situation is very bad, the way you see people facial expression is actually funny at times. And I can never be serious about anything. It's fine. You just have to let go things, and you just have to take it in a very positive way. Yes, of course, if somebody is stabbing you, that is something very serious. And if somebody is giving up their life, it's serious situation. Rest of the other things, I think you can just take it very lightly and move on with your life. Only when you believe that you are happy, you will keep yourself happy.
Yeah.
So humor comes within yourself only when you start seeing everything is as funny as around.
Yeah.
That's how for me everything works. Even if somebody is telling me that you're I'm like, oh, why did my husband never figure out that I'm a how is that you're figuring out? Just you saw one of my reel.
Yeah.
That is how I take it, because somebody is telling me that I'm bad doesn't mean that I have to take it to my heart that I am bad.
Yeah.
Bro, you have no idea how good I am.
Correct.
Or you have no idea how bad I am.
Correct.
Just because
You're
you're
saying
telling, for me, I reply to the comments the same way with the humor itself. I'm like, thank you so much for engaging in my account. I just hope you can refrain yourself, but I surely see that you're obsession on my reels. He'll be like, I just scolded her. Or she'll be like, I just abused her. I just tried to put her down. Who are you to put me down? So the humor, you can just create yourself, and you can take things very lightly, and you can move on with it. You don't have to take things serious. If you want to take the thing serious, take the serious thing will be things, something like, I want to be happy. These are the things that you have to take it seriously, not just. And also, if you're competing with someone for no reason, it's like waste of time, bro.
Yeah, very true. I think what you said is absolutely right. Like, for every problem, there's a solution.
There is a solution,
And
and it's okay if there is no solution. Also, it's fine. Let go of it.
yeah,
Let
what
go
is
of
not in
it.
your control, you
See,
shouldn't be.
whatever has happened for a reason. If you could have stopped it, you could have stopped it.
Yeah,
You couldn't stop it, or things did not change. But why are you sulking about the past?
Yeah.
You still have a future, right? You can change things, or you can just let go of it. Don't suffer. Don't suffer. That is what I keep telling people. Let go of things. You're still alive.
that's the biggest
That is the
blessing.
biggest thing. We
Yeah.
lost so many lives in COVID.
Yeah.
They had so many dreams that they wanted, and they had a lot of money.
Yeah.
They wanted to enjoy. They had their retirement plans. They wanted to see their grandkids. They wanted to see their daughter, son, everybody getting married. No, they just went. Nobody knew that COVID was going to come, right?
Yeah.
So that way, anything has to happen, will happen. If you can stop it, you could have stopped it. You did not. You were not able to stop it, so it's done.
Yeah.
So now don't think about it.
Correct.
Maybe you can change, like what things can be done in better.
Yeah. I think that's a wonderful attitude.
Oh, I'm like,
Thara.
you ask me about everything, I'll be like, it's okay, finally. You lost some money. Oh, what to do? That money was supposed
not
to go,
meant for me.
not meant for me.
Yeah.
It just happened to go. It's fine.
Yeah.
That is how it is.
Okay, now one question I wanted to ask you is, like, even we create content for Wonder Woman Wednesday and we keep posting, right? I'm sure that there must have been one reel or one significant thing that would have made the change in your profile or in your Instagram account.
I'll tell you, I should give a credit to my husband, and my husband still takes a credit even today. Even if I tell him anything about my journey on Instagram, no, he keeps telling, see, I made a reel with you.
That's
back
why.
in COVID. It went viral. You should thank me. You should give me credit. You should share the money. That's how he talks to me like that. I'm like, idea was mine. I took so many retakes to you to act like that. And now you take the credit. And I started replying to the comments. I took the critics. I did everything. And you are just taking the credit. I came. And somewhere I also feel that every time he appears on my reel, it goes at least 1 million. And there are people who will be like, look at him, how nice he's acting, look at him. I'm like, every day you're seeing my acting.
That's
all of a sudden you see, and that too, all he does is, that's it. Or he'll be sleeping in one of my reel, or he'll be covering his face. He's not a photo person, camera person at all.
Yeah.
So I made a reel where it was very relatable. I had never seen him in the worst of his attire. Though I was married for like 5-6 years back then, he was always a man who used to dress up so well in formals and used to go to office. And yes, COVID. I still regret for this reason. He's still not got rid of those 3-4 shots. He will still come to my mom's house with 3-4 shots now because he's so used to it. And that banyan.
Was that the reel which went viral?
It was like I showed a very well-dressed reel. I said, waiter, I ordered this, but I got this. Because you never show your other side of your profile, right?
Yeah.
So I always saw him like that, and now whole day. And he was a person who used to wake up at 5:30, take shower, go to office, come back, eat dinner, sleep. He's having his lunch at 4 p.m. now. In COVID. So these are the things which I did, and everybody could relate to it, and it went viral. And my husband still takes a credit. Okay, bro, you win. Thanks.
But it's still your account.
Yes. People keep telling me that, you should also get an account for him, but he is not a socializing person. He doesn't have an Instagram account. But yes, some days, he keeps himself to my Instagram page, and he takes my phone and he watches the reel. He'll be like, and also he has this Facebook account. He watches some reels on Facebook of the other people, and anything that is relatable that we can do, he will forward it to me on WhatsApp. He'll tell, let's do this. I'm like, yeah, why not? So that was one reel which went viral, and everybody could relate to it, and glad it happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, 1 million people. 2 million people, 3 million people have
How
watched
much
it.
did it
I
actually?
think it went somewhere about 3 or 4 million or 8 million. I don't remember. It was
Long ago.
long ago.
Yeah. COVID is now 4 years
Yeah,
since it has happened.
I just feel like it never happened to me now.
Yeah. Tara, I think for anyone who is into content creation, one of the questions that people have in their mind, including me,
Okay.
is how do you create the sketches in terms of idea generation, scripting, filming, editing? How does that happen for you?
For me, I don't have a process that way. You give me a situation now, I'll keep it in my mind stored. I'll use it one of the other days. So I've told this n number of times on different platform, on different people interview as well. So 7:30 is when my husband and daughter leaves to office and school, and I'm sitting there and processing my life because I woke up at 5:30, one breakfast, one lunch, one snack, and my house chores is all done. And I'd be like, I want to engage my audience. So the situation or the scenario which you have told me earlier, it is there in my mind. I put on that pink nightie or an attire, and I shoot it at 7:35, 7:40
Oh, early in the morning.
early in the morning, and I'll sit and edit wearing that nightie and glasses. edit, and I pick up a trending music, or I edit the music, or however it works for
Yeah.
the concept. The concept is there in my mind.
Okay.
So
Do you script it?
no, I
No.
will never write anything as such
Okay.
until unless a brand I'll tell you about for how it works for the brand.
Okay.
So my content, when it comes to a funny and relatable and humor content, this is how I work. So I edit, I pick out trending music, or I have my own set of music that has to be incorporated with the reel. I post it at 8 a.m. So every day at 8 a.m. But now, due to my laziness and my daughter being, growing up, I do not have that type of patience and time for me to upload every day. So the consistency have been reduced, and also I see that because of the consistency has reduced, the engagement has also reduced,
Okay.
which is on my part. I take it completely, but still,
Yeah.
being a mother to my daughter is my first priority,
Of
because
course.
mornings, sometimes she really get into my nerves, and it's okay, it's her
Yeah,
age,
yeah.
we've been there.
Yeah.
So those are the days I'll be like, I'll just go to sleep, or I'll be working
Okay.
out, or I have some other things to do. So yeah, I also reply to comments and DMs, because people are spending that minute,
Yeah.
because they're watching my reel. What made them watch my reel is that it was relatable, and
Yeah.
now they're commenting because they want to share it because it's relatable, and they also expect me to reply. And there are comments be like, I never expected that you will reply. I'm like, you commented, right?
Yeah, correct.
And also DMs I get, and I reply to the DMs. But
Very nice.
yes, I cannot reply to all the people, but I try and do this. So there is no sketch or script as such. But yes, when it comes to brand, they want to know what is the flow.
Yeah.
What is the script? And most probably they would ask for characters with the product.
Okay.
The characters has to be there. So now I have it in my mind. But if I'm explaining to someone, for me to get an approval, I have to write it down.
Yeah.
So I write it and I send it to them, and I also give them all free hands to change the script.
Okay.
And I tell them what will work, what will not work, and how
From
it
your
will work.
experience?
Yes, I tell them. But there are brands who would not want to take it.
Okay.
And there are brands, they trust with me and they go with my flow, and it's fine. So it is always like two-way when it comes to brand. And there are brands who will just give you a straight script,
Yeah.
to read it out types,
Yeah.
which I don't prefer and I don't like it.
Okay.
But again, it's you, the brand, who wants to
Yeah.
showcase it, and you know it very well.
Yeah.
And you have come to me for a reason. I'm okay, I'll be the representative, just follow your rules.
Okay.
So there is no such thing as scripting when it comes to my own humor reels. But yes, when it comes to brand, yes, there is a script
Okay.
that I follow.
Yeah, I think one thing is, like you said, because you keep all those situations stored and things like that, it becomes, I mean, it's easier for you to generate that kind of content because you notice,
Yes.
you observe and store it
Yes.
as well.
See, I know from which angle I have to show my face so that my double chin is seen,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
And now I also know how this video should appear on my page to catch that engagement.
Mm.
I can't tell it to the editor
Yeah. True.
how I want. and there is a particular lyrics that has to sync with my expression. I can't tell that. Even if I tell that, it's like a double work for me
Yeah.
if I have to tell the editor. So for me, it is easy for me to edit by myself.
Even now you edit
Yes.
it yourself?
Yes. So I just can't make things complicated, and it's okay. Even if it's not perfect, it's fine. It's fine. There are there are things which I have not done it without any intention at all. So if I'm doing something, this nightie that I wear, my bra strap is seen.
Yeah.
People will like, just like aunties, you're showing the bra strap. Then after reading that comment, I go back to my reels. What are they talking about? And when I see that, oh yeah, this was not even an intention. This happened to me because I really don't want to.
Yeah.
And there is nothing wrong that a bra strap is seen because we all wear it.
Yeah.
It's fine. So that is how the relatable or content.
Correct.
It just happens.
Yeah.
So there's nothing as script.
Good to know, because I think if you ask a lot of other people, right, they say that yeah, we have to write some scripts, and okay, maybe it depends on the content.
It works for them.
Yeah, and it depends on the content as well, right? Like, let's say if I'm doing Wonder Woman Wednesday, I may need a script to figure out.
That is how it works for you, and that is how you're used to it. I have a friend, Dilip. Okay, he's also into content creation. He always tells me, write it down.
No.
He in fact tells me, I'll teach you how to write it down. You have to write it down, Akka. Only when you write it down, you will have it. I'm like, why should I write it down? It's all stored here.
Yeah, I think you're very spontaneous, and that's what comes across.
And if I want to make a reel, I will make it right away. I don't have to write a script and wait for it for a proper sunlight. No, it's okay. Even with dull sunlight, I'll show how sad a mother-in-law is with evening sunset.
Yeah. So, Thara, how does it feel when women come back to you, women and men probably, and say
both
that, you've just hit the nail. This is what we go through. And there are I've seen that there are a lot of serious issues too, which you address in your reels, but by giving it a touch of humor. And that makes it, it makes us also forget that, you can take it in a lighter way.
So whenever they see my content, they come back to me.
Yeah.
And that is what makes me feel like at least one person is coming back to me.
Yeah.
So yesterday I posted a reel where, mother-in-law is always shouting at her daughter, but in front of society, she's doing this puja part,
I saw that.
all those things. So this morning, before coming here, I get a message from a girl saying this, Akka, I can't comment on this reel because my sister-in-law, everybody knows you, they follow your page, my friends, they all follow your page. I cannot share it with anyone, Akka. But this is what is happening in my house, and I used to feel very irritated. My mother-in-law is two-faced woman. She is that God's spiritual person, but
for
with
the rest of the world.
But with me, she is one ugliest woman that I've ever seen. Like in terms of ugliest, in the sense like the behavior types. So thank you so much, Akka, for making me feel light with this particular reel. So this was the instant example that I could give.
Yeah.
So when there is somebody who is thinking that this is not at all, actually that is not at all a problem. That is the mother-in-law's behavior and a character. You don't have to feel bad for somebody's behavior and character. It is you who is taking it to yourself and affecting yourself. You don't have to take it to yourself, right? Yeah. So when she told, I'm glad at least you felt that this is nothing.
Yeah. Correct.
This is nothing.
Yeah.
And you going and complaining to your husband, and if you think, I don't blame men for that.
Yeah.
If a husband is coming and blaming about my mom, I think I will also say that, no, I know my mom.
Correct. Yeah.
Like that. So, yeah, when you tell your husband, no, she's actually good only, you're only taking it to your heart. That is how
they will
the
react.
Situation is. So whenever they come back to me, I feel like very nice. And also men also, they'll be like, you are doing same reels, whatever. My wife and my mother both are acting the same way that you're showing. Hats off to you. At least my wife is little okay after watching your reels. Getting such compliments or comments from a man is also important.
Yes.
And yes, my husband gets a lot of questions from his women colleague out in his office, and whenever he goes out for a meeting, they'll be like, you are? Yeah. He'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, are you okay? Yeah. Your mother is like that, huh? She's like, please don't ask me all this question. My mother is not like that. You ask my wife only. He keeps telling us. Yeah. So yes, I get a lot of questions about my life and my mother-in-law as well, but my mother-in-law is a gem of a person. So that's why I'm still surviving and in this marriage, and still I'm under her roof. under my father-in-law's roof, I can tell.
Yeah.
So we still stay with them.
Nice.
When they come back with all these questions, I be like, yeah, they want to know, they're curious,
Yeah,
and they're acknowledging. They feel that they're not alone.
Yeah.
Probably that is what.
Correct. That's why, and like
Yeah, it's like, when your friend gets 1 mark lesser than you, and you also get,
it's okay.
Question was difficult. Question
Yeah,
was difficult.
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm sure, Tara, it's not just positive comments. There are people who comment negatively
Yeah, they
as well.
comment. They comment.
So, what is I mean, looking at the conversation that has gone so far, I know you are a very positive person.
Yes.
But how do you take it?
I think not more than 60 seconds I take it to my heart. Yes, of course, it's not a very nice place to be on social media at times, because you are giving a chance for somebody to judge you and talk about you and spread negative words about you. But yeah, that's the platform that you have chose, and I think it has pros and cons, and you have to move on with it. Largely speaking, I do not have much negative comments on my page.
Yeah.
Even if I have, it's like 3% or 2%, and that is also from fake IDs. So yeah, fake IDs.
It's okay.
Sorry,
Doesn't
faceless people.
They're not brave enough to
put... exactly. At least I'm brave enough to show what is happening, bro, with my beautiful face or an ugly face or whatever the body type that I have. But you chose not to have a face at all. Some stupid ID, RX100, 153 Priya Angel. Excuse me, is that a name? At least have some name like Thara Gowda. So whenever they comment, I be like, I give it, and I'm not a person who will sit silently and watch or delete the comments. I take it. I give it to them in a very subtle way, or probably people will think very diplomatic. It's okay, I'm still replying. I'm still replying.
Nice.
One of the comment 2 days back, I don't know how is your husband surviving. Exactly my question also. It's been 11 years. I also want to ask him, but I want you to meet him for a coffee and ask him. I told this guy, I replied him, can you just meet my husband for a coffee near his office somewhere and ask him this question and also tell me the answer. He's like, who is this mad woman? I mean, how was it matter to him that, how is my husband surviving with me?
Correct.
Yeah, so people keep coming up with this, and people be like, there are also, so whenever I promote a particular brand, they be like, oh, you said you did not want to do this, you did not want to do this. See, I was always with a healthy women and happy women.
And whatever that.
Body positivity. But now that I've lost weight, now people are telling, oh, I followed you because you were one of the person who used to be very natural. Bro, now also I'm natural. Didi, please, Didi. I did not do anything, Didi. Like, I did not join for some fancy program like taking some milkshake and going to a therapy. No. Workout, diet. I did, and I lost weight for myself.
Yeah.
Because I had a knee issue and I'm very short. If you all can see my height, I'm very short. Okay. So I have to wear heels at least like 4 to 5 inch. And I have to match my husband. Even if I don't want to match my husband, I want to feel myself, like tall, nice, and I have to look good. So for me to wear heels and for me to look good, and also I was going huge. So I realized, and I had a lack of sleep and a lot of skin problems and hair fall, all of these things. So I felt that eating junk was the major thing. And my knee issues. So I wanted to be fit. Not slim one.
Correct.
I was slim. I'm a mother. It's okay. Even if I'm fat, I'm still okay. That's the body positivity I have. And I'm not going to judge any woman out there. If you want to do it, you do it. But now they're like, oh, you were too much into body positivity. Now you're promoting being thin. There is a slight difference between fit and healthy and body positivity and being fat and being obese. Please differentiate yourself and do not come to me with hundreds of questions, because I'm not that free to give it back to you all the time. People be like, I took you as an inspiration to be fat, to have knee pain.
No,
to lose hair.
It's the health, right?
Health, right? To eat junk all the time. No, right? And also my husband, he started with fitness thing and all. So it was kind of like a motivation, because he being that handsome guy all of a sudden and me being like this, I was like, no, bro, I'm not giving any chance for you to look at any other girls now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Actually, that is another thing, like when, let's say you say I'm doing this for health, people take it that, like if you
She's doing it for money.
Money or
Okay,
maybe.
okay, Sneha, I do it for money also. What is your problem now? Tell me.
Yeah.
I am looking good.
Yeah.
I am happy. I'm getting money.
Yeah.
What is your problem now?
Correct.
Like, who are you to question me?
Yeah, correct.
I know it's a public platform. You can question me, and you are expecting me to answer as per your brain. I cannot do that.
Yeah.
People always relate it with money and beauty and their own mentality. I also have my own mentality, right? Let me be myself.
Correct.
Tomorrow again, I might get pregnant. I'll become huge. You'll question. Oh, you always told that you want to have one child. Now you become pregnant. Why did you become pregnant? Like, who are you to ask me?
Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
For now, whatever the mind set that I have, I'll speak about it.
Correct. Yeah, you can evolve. You can have some different
So
situations.
recently, in my previous interview with one of the influencer, I had told that you are beautiful the way you are. If you want, you don't have. I have mentioned this. I did not want to change my color. Fine. That is because I did not want to change the color, because people are asking me that, oh, you have to go get some peeling treatment, get removed your tan. You can become fair. No, I don't want to do such things. But I can do skincare, no?
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
Skincare, no? I can take good.
It's basically taking care of
taking care, no?
ourselves.
So when you do your skincare, you will actually change.
Yeah.
When you apply something, you will actually change. Oh, you said you did not want to do makeup. I did not learn.
Yeah.
It just happened. Now I learned it. Now I trust that, the products are not giving me any acne or anything. Now I'm okay. I'm used to it. I know what product suits me, and they have problem with everything, especially with this fake ID, or probably, person who is not able to accept me the way that I have to, they want me to be. No, I cannot be someone whom they want me to be.
Correct.
I am
you are who
myself.
You are.
I am myself. Even if my husband comes and tell me, I'll be like, bro, you married a different girl. I'm a different woman. No, please don't.
I hope you don't say bro.
No, my daughter and me, we both, bro. My daughter will be like, bro, get up, bro, we'll go, bro. No, I don't say bro, but I'm just saying, like, if he gets really into my nerves, no, I don't mind telling, bro, like, please don't hit my, just go.
Yeah.
Because I'm just treating you like my friend now without scolding you, abusing you. Please.
Yeah, no, very true.
Change is inevitable.
Yeah.
At least I'm being happy.
Yeah.
Thanks for myself.
No, that's really true, Thara. See, you can't expect that everybody is going to be the same throughout their life. There are certain things that you learn in your journey, certain things that you start liking and you want to continue. It just doesn't mean that whatever I was 10 years, I'll be following it for the rest of my life.
My child, my friend, classmate, he had seen me in 7th grade.
Okay.
Recently he was messaging me and he was telling me, you were so thin, Kane, and also you were dark, but now you've got that glow. I have not got any treatment, but I've taken care of myself, and yes, with age you will change.
Yeah.
Back those days I did not have dark circles. Now I have a dark circles.
Yeah,
no,
correct.
So can you compare that as well? No, right?
Yeah.
And last month I had a very thick eyebrows. 2 days back I went and she chopped it off everything. So now whom should I complain? People have problem with everything.
Yeah.
It's never ending. People have a lot of expectation, and that to an unknown people. For me, that is what the shocking is. But it's okay.
So I think we've covered about the audience, which is one part of the Instagram.
Yes.
Or any other social media. The second thing that is involved is your algorithms. Constantly changing algorithms. And
can someone explain me why you people keep changing algorithms? The least expected reel will do very well.
Yeah, that's what even I have heard.
And the reel which I have expected to
go
there, it's stuck there. Like, can you please explain me Instagram? Yes. Social media, YouTube. Anybody has an answer for this? Now, don't tell me that, no, you'd not do the justice. Whatever I do it for myself, I do it with justice only, right? Algorithms keeps changing, and especially with the brands, they have a very bad expectations, I would say. oh, your other reels are working very well. Why is this reel not working well? Bro, I uploaded this reel at 8 a.m. on a very good engagement day, or probably when I felt that it will just do.
Yeah.
But you wanted me to upload this reel on Thursday morning, 5 or Thursday morning at 11 o'clock. I uploaded as per your deliverables, like your requirements, and that was my deliverable. And now you come back to me and you compare my reels with my other reels performance. I cannot explain. Probably you should ask an Instagram for the algorithm things. I am not a tech person back in Instagram where I'm working on this. And I also tell them the shorter the reels, and it doesn't sound like marketing. Those reels will do good.
Work well, yeah.
But you want me to say the brand name 100 times in that 50 seconds or 1 minute. People will know which is content, which is marketing.
Correct.
So you can't expect me and my algorithm and my reels and your brand will all be on safer side working there.
Correct.
So please understand when it comes to brand. When I tell something, please understand that. But no, you have this particular date or particular day. Saturday and Sunday, they want to go live. Saturday and Sunday, I don't think people will be that active on Instagram because they want to rest, they want to sleep, they want to go out, watch a movie, or they're on a weekend
trip,
spend some time or do some shopping and stuff. So it depends on the algorithm as well. So do not blame the influencers. Influencers are just a face to reach out to the audience with whatever the product that you give and the script that you give. Algorithm wise and reach wise, yes, people will buy likes and people will buy views also. But engagement is something, it has to be genuine, and it happens.
Correct.
If it doesn't happen, then whatever you approved to go live, I did my job. Do not blame me.
So do you try and figure out how the algorithm works, or?
I know my
other
page.
Than the timings and...
No, I know my page. I know my page, and I know when will things work to me and what. Because for this particular product and for this particular brand, I know what time it works or which day I can post it. But no, they will not buy that. Like, okay, fine.
Okay. So Thara, you being a woman, I mean, there are a lot of female influencers that we've seen now who are doing really well, and it's so good to see that, they are doing well. But do you see any challenges as a woman in this being an influencer? Like plus, minus?
Oh, for this minute, I can't think of anything.
That's okay.
Not really. As I told you in the beginning itself, I'm a very positive person. But yes, the challenges is that whatever that you see on social media is just 50% of a life that you're seeing when it comes to an influencer, especially the relationship. Morning I would have fought with my husband, but still I'm going to post a reel about a relationship in the evening. Do not buy that. That is what it's happening with a lot of people out there. As per my observing skills and as per I know couple of influencers, they are faking it.
Correct.
And whatever you see on my page is just 50% of my life, not even 100%. So do not go by influencers' lifestyles thinking that their life is all nice, rosy out there. It's not at all. Because they know what to show, what not to show.
Correct, exactly.
So what has happened is here there is unwanted expectations from their partners looking at an influencer.
Correct, yeah, very true.
Somebody would have bought the vacation package with EMI and they would have gone, or there is an influencer who has got a sponsored vacation, they would have gone, or they would have saved. They do not have any other commitments. They do not have kids. They would have saved and they would have gone for a vacation. But you think that, oh, they're having a very nice life. There are compromises as well for us.
Correct.
So even before me coming here, I make sure that I had to do breakfast, lunch, snack, back to my daughter, keeping it all ready. And I asked my husband to pick her up from school. So you might be thinking, oh, Thara Gowda, she keeps going everywhere. She has a fancy life. That is because the lot of hard work that I put in here, I'm able to do all of these things. So do not compare your life with influencers at all.
Correct.
whatever you see, just watch it as a content, and you want to adapt it, you adapt it in a positive way. Do not pressurize yourself to fit in that group.
Yeah, I think that's very, very well put, because that is the trend that is
Yes.
going on now, where people see something and believe that it's 100% true, like you rightly said.
Yes.
Yeah. So, any advice to wannabe influencers?
No advice. No advice. You come with a scenario and situation, probably I will tell you what things can be done. But in general, if you ask me for an advice, there's no advice as such. But yes, be happy, be content. If you want to compete in a very right way. Do not be jealous. Jealousy is something that you can never win anything with jealousy.
Yeah.
And hard work never fails. It is going to come back to you, and manifestation works. Tell nice things about you, about your body, and about yourself. Look for a positive in each and every person. Even if there is some negative in that person has negative in them. It's not with you, so you don't have to worry about somebody's behavior or character or their lifestyle. Their life is upon themselves. It shouldn't be on you. And the least thing you women can do to yourself is take care of your body and take care of your health, because nobody is going to take care of it. And a lot of women will message me, I don't find time. Excuse me, you do not find time for yourself, like 45 minutes in your day? Please don't tell that. Please make it sure that you tell your family that you have rights to have this 45 minutes to 1 hour of fitness time. Everything can survive and everything can function. When COVID happened, everything happened in the house.
Yeah, correct.
When COVID itself could stop so many things outside, give your baby to your mother-in-law or your mother or to your and make your kids also understand about your lifestyle. No,
correct.
I tell my daughter, you watch TV or you go stay with mother-in-law downstairs. I'm going for a walk.
Yeah.
I'm going for a cycling.
Correct.
No, she has to understand that.
Yeah.
She cannot tell Mama, no, don't leave me and go. I am there whole time. I'm there. This is my time also. I deserve it, and this is for my health. So for women, no, health is very underrated topic. I think they all should take care of themselves when it comes to health, and when they take care of their health, their mind is all fresh.
Yes, I agree 100%.
So 45 minutes to 1 hour, easily, you deserve it. Please take it. Please own it. Do not go by any other. Let people judge, and 1 or 2 days they will tell, see, she's leaving all the work and she's going for a walk. 1 week they will tell, 1 month but then they will get used to this routine, no? Correct. Oh, she has to go for a walking. When you can adjust about all others, people have to adjust for this 1 hour of your time as well.
I think it's been amazing, Thara. I thought, I'll talk about content creation and I'll get to know about, how an influencer does things. But I think I've learned a lot.
Oh, thank you so much.
Positive, like there are a lot of things which I could gain from this conversation. One is about positivity and spreading things in a positive manner. Secondly, the way you spoke about how women should take care of themselves, I think that is really, really very important.
Very much important. I keep telling them, be happy. Even if you cannot be happy, try to be happy. The least thing you can do to yourself is be healthy and happy.
Correct.
You can't expect others to tell good things to you. At least you can tell good things to yourself. No? I keep telling my husband and mother, you're so lucky to get me as your wife and a mother. They never tell this to me, but nobody's stopping me to tell them. Correct. And put this in their brain. So whenever somebody is asking them this question, you're very lucky to have your wife, no? At least you'll say yes.
Because you've already
I've already put that in his brains.
Nice. Thank you, Thara.
Thank you so much for having me on your channel, and it was great talking to you.
Same here.
I really like this setup and everything. Guys, do subscribe to our channel and follow her on Instagram.
Thank you.
And keep supporting all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.